finally got that Nintendo Direct, and the good news is there's a lot of really cool games coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2. The bad news is a lot of them are game key cards. Now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool games coming out and I'm still super excited, especially for people that might not care about physical media. But if you're like me and you collect physical games, something like Octopath Traveler 0 getting announced and also getting a game key card announcement with that is super, super lame. Because I would love to buy the beautiful special edition that they announced as well. I just want it to be on a card. And look, I get it. I'm very much in the minority for even noticing that, and I know PlayStation has been including digital copies with their collector's edition games for years that cost way more money, but I'm still upset about it. Persona 3 Reload is coming to the Switch 2 as well in October, and I am super excited. Again, for everybody that does not care about digital versus physical media. But a game like Persona 3 Reload honestly deserves to be preserved on a cartridge. And I would love to buy this game again, Nintendo. You're just making it really hard for me to care. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It's kind of crazy to see a game like that running on a Nintendo console at all. And yeah, I'm pretty biased because clearly I love Dragon Ball. It's also a game key card. Honestly, for a game like that, I feel like that's kind of okay for some reason because I feel like realistically Dragon Ball games get released so often that it's not that big of a downer, I guess. But again, it's a game that I would have bought a second time had they just released it physically. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is getting a free update, which is pretty rad to see that just get pushed out for free. And Romancing Saga 2 is getting a $10 upgrade pack that makes it basically a Switch 2 game. I have not had a chance to play either of these games, so I'm actually pretty stoked about that. Remake of Final Fantasy Tactics is also coming to Switch 2, and I know originally it was a PS1 game, but in my mind, this game will always be a Game Boy Advance game. So to see that come to a Nintendo handheld again is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, it's a freaking game key card. We also got an announcement for Monster Hunter Stories 3, and if you've never played a Monster Hunter Stories game, it's basically Pokemon with Monster Hunter characters. And if you want my honest opinion, it is the way the Pokemon series should have evolved. It's turn-based, monster catching, but it is actually like up to standards with what modern monster hunting should be. So I'm super excited for that game. Please, Capcom, don't make that a game key card. Did get another look at the upcoming Hyrule Warriors game, which is great, but there's still no date for that game, and we still haven't seen anything more about Kirby's Air Riders or Metroid Prime 4, which is pretty crazy at this point because they're all supposed to be releasing by the end of the year. But the games that I'm actually most excited for, if I'm being honest with you guys, even though I love Japanese role-playing games, as you can see, I clearly have a way to play most of these games already, but we got Pac-Man World 2 announced, which I have to believe they're going to make a physical copy for that, and that's super incredible. I'm stoked for that. And we're finally getting a Katamari game on the Nintendo Switch, which